Hey everyone, and welcome to another Indie Bin. This is Grotesque Beauty. So far the only thing I know is this game does not have a full screen mode, and it does not DirectX, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see what this is. Again, really cool thumbnail, I just grabbed it and went. Oh. That is a very stock phone vibrating noise. Because that's the same one that's in Soma. Like the exact same. Hello? Rachel, are you still coming over tonight? Yes, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. That's relief. I was afraid you might bail. No way. I'm not going to leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight. I'm not far from yours. Thanks. I really appreciate you doing this. See you soon. Okay, let's see what this means. Anita Reynolds. You're always such a scaredy cat. Oh. Nita's apartment is a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights she's home alone, as both her parents work late. I would have thought she'd be used to it by now, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. That's why we decided I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party we used to have as kids. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, secretly a part of me is looking forward to it. It's nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. Any excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie, and stuff our face full of sugary snacks. It could be a chance for both of us to relax. God knows I need something to distract me from this time of year. Before I realized it, I was already at her door. This neighborhood is so quiet, you'd think nobody lives here. Ponder how best to make my presence known. Knock on the door like a human being. Step up to the door and knock twice. Knock, knock. Coming, coming. I like the art style. It's nice. Rachel, you made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long? Of course, you're fashionably late as usual. Let's joke about it. You know I'm worth the wait. As the one who's always doing the waiting, I'd have to disagree. Right now, you're the one keeping me waiting. It's freezing out here. Are you gonna let me in or not? If you're cold, it serves you right. Consider it payback for your tardiness. I knew you were evil. Oh wow. Man, it's been so long since I last visited. I almost feel nostalgic. You should drop by more often then. My parents don't have been working late more and more days, so you could definitely stay over some more. It's almost like a setup to some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over. Cute girl, where? I don't see any. Hey, don't hate me. Don't hate, appreciate. You know I'm a real catch. Oh my god, this fucking dialogue. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts the last few days. It's no problem. It's alright, we're friends after all. It's the least I can do. A friend in need is a friend indeed and all that. Man, so many like weird cliches in this dialogue. Nobody speaks like this. Thanks, it's good to know who you can count on when it really matters. So what's been bothering you? Bad dreams and the like? Something like that, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition? Don't say that, it's only gonna freak me out even more. More like I've been feeling like something has been watching me. Say something has been watching you, not someone? What do you mean? Like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this ever since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way over here? Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I can see why you'd hate that, having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for about a week now. It's isolated just on this street, nowhere else. Don't you think that's odd? It makes going outside even eerier. To be unable to see what's lurking around me. Is that why you feel eyes watching you? Because you can't see what's out there? Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away even when I make it home. It follows me inside. Even now, I still feel a bit paranoid. What are you saying? Something is watching you through the walls? I don't know. I don't have an answer. It just gives me the creeps. I knew Anita for a long time. We grew up through primary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. This time is different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad could happen. It's enough to put me slightly on edge too, but I have to be strong for her sake. There's more, you know. Huh? Did you know there's been a few reported disappearances from this neighborhood lately? Seriously? I didn't know that. Oof. That expression looks way more horrified than it probably should. Yeah, 7 people have been declared missing. There's been no trace of them, no clues to what happened. They just vanished. That seems like it would be a more widely reported thing and something you would maybe bring up in conversation when you're feeling like this beforehand. A handful of strangers with no connection to one another. The police had no leads, so they couldn't rule out that they each ran away on their own. But for so many of them to just disappear in such... No, that's not how that works. If 7 people disappear in like a short amount of time, no matter whether they have connection or not, that would be seen as something like to go to together. There's no way that the police would just go, well, 7 different runaways in a week. That's not what happens. That's not how that works. But for so many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. All of this just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone knowing people have been going missing? No one seems to think it's serious. The problem is just that there's no evidence or of anything bad happening to them. But the fact that there's been a trace of them worries me even more. Yo, no. No one seems to think 7 random people going missing from one neighborhood is serious. Where do you live? Is this a normal occurrence? What the fuck? Oh. Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something really was wrong? Could they live with themselves if they ever find the missing people again? I remain silent, feeling somber all of a sudden. My gaze drops down to the floor. Things have just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was just running my mouth without thinking and forgot. It's okay. It's a long time ago. I should have gotten over it by now, or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Rachel. It's just this time of year. This is around the same time she disappeared. Normally I don't think about it anymore. After all this time, I learned to forget she's missing. Not really, though. You have to let go a little or it can eat you up. During this time every year, it all comes rushing back and I remember too much. My sister is gone. I may never see her again. It suddenly hits me in one go and I get all emotional and I feel guilty about it. All I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like how I never got to any closure, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her were so mundane. It was just another normal day. I was trying to figure out that sentence, sorry. It should have been were, but I don't think that English is this developer's first language, so it's fine. If I knew that was our final meeting together, I would have cherished the moment, cherished the sight of her, and let her know how much I miss her. That's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt, and I'm upset about how I feel. Well, how long has this been? You said every time this comes around, like every time of year this comes around. Every time this... I don't know how to make words right now. Whenever this time of year comes around, that's what I was trying to say. So how many years has it been? Like, I mean, at this point, probably not scared or hurt if she's alive. And yeah, I don't know. That's weird. You can't blame yourself. Sorry. I come over to make you feel better. I didn't mean to get all melodramatic on you. I meant to avoid this topic. It was one of the reasons I was looking forward to the sleepover. Winter nights bring back terrible memories, and I needed something to distract me. The slumber party is as much a benefit for me as it is for Anita. 2 lonely souls united in our distress. I'm sorry as well for opening up old wounds. Some lame friend I've been. Let's change the subject. Why would I agree with her? Listen to us, we've just launched straight into catching up, and we haven't even settled down yet. We need a change of pace. When's the house tour going to start? Oh yeah, let's do that. I haven't even offered you anything to drink yet. Do you want something from the kitchen? I thought you'd never ask. Okay, so I'm... The I like the art style. The story is very, I don't know right now. Because, like, again, 7 people went missing. 7 people randomly went missing, and from the information that we have, it's been in a week, and no one thinks that that's weird. I followed Anita into the living room. She was doing a comical impression of an estate agent, showing me around, even though I've been here before. So, what are you having? I have orange juice, tea, and if you're feeling adventurous, I have vodka. Get crunk, get dizzy? Let's hit the vodka, I'm feeling it tonight. Ooh, you're a brave one. I like your style. This is a party, isn't it? What kind of party would this be without some irresponsible boozing? You are joining me, aren't you? It'll be a lame party if only one of us is drunk. My mom always said you were a bad influence. Smart lady. Now kiss. With our drinks in hand, I take in the surroundings for the first time. Not a lot has changed in the 2 years I've been absent. 2 years? Okay, what is the timeline for these people? I'm very confused by, like, the timeline of all of this. Like, is this just a friend that you hadn't spoken to in multiple years who is just like, hey, you want to come over and stay the night because I'm not feeling well? And, or what? Everything is just as I remember it to be, except for one addition. Oh, that's new. Random naked person? Okay, they lingered on that for a while. I don't know how, I've only just noticed. Right in the middle of the room is a large painting that dominates the wall. This painting? Oh yeah, we got that from an art auction at this weird place. Dad's been obsessed about it. He couldn't take his eyes off it ever since we got it. Okay, so the painting is something evil. What do you think? Are you a fan? I like it. It's nice. The draftsmanship is excellent. Come on, you can be honest. Tell me what you really think. No, really. I'm not just saying that. It's really nice. I think it's horrible. The moment I saw it, I was unsettled by it. I have no idea what my dad saw in the painting. He was so enamored by it that he bought it on the spot. Do your family go to art auctions regularly? Not really. Both my parents love art, and we came across this interesting place that was selling paintings one night, so we only went in out of curiosity. To tell you the truth, though, it was a strange experience. Okay, so creepy. Okay, what is the timeline for all of this? When did did you get the painting right before the mist started and all these people started disappearing, or what? Like, because creepy art auction in the middle of the night, which, who? I don't know. I'm very confused by this whole thing. The auction house was massive, far bigger than what I was expecting, looking at it from the outside. The lighting was dim, and there was a light haze surrounding the place. All the guests must have been smokers or something, because there's a thin haze in the room. Alright, okay, so you didn't put this together. I guess if this was real life, one, I wouldn't go into a weird art auction in the middle of the night, and two, I guess I wouldn't be like, that mist that was inside this art auction we went to at designated time is the same that's now clinging around my neighborhood. But yeah, I don't know. This seems convenient. There was a lot of paintings hanging on the walls, as you'd expect. My parents were both in their element, and we split off to look around at our own leisure. Nothing particularly grabbed me until I saw this one painting. Let me guess, it's the one we're looking at right now. That's right, Sherlock. 1 week ago, I was standing face to face with this beautiful lady in the painting. Okay, so you bought it 1 week ago. The week before the mist came in and people started disappearing. And you don't think that this is somehow connected. Although I thought it was captivating, there was something about it that didn't sit right with me. You and your bad feelings. Do you ever not have them? Hey, I'm serious. The painting puzzled me. It stirred up something in me in a not necessarily a good way. I stood there for a long time just staring at the painting, trying to work out what was triggering my senses. That was when this weirdo crept up on me. Ooh. I see this painting has captured your attention, young miss. Yeah, I guess it has. What's the background on this piece? Do you know who the artist is? I don't see a plaque for it anywhere. The origins of this piece are not known, I'm afraid. Such a beautiful painting, shrouded in mystery, like the Voynich manuscript. Voynich, not Voynich. It adds to the eerie sensation one feels in its presence. You can find yourself easily lost within its canvas, the serene landscape it depicts, the detailed faces hidden in the background, and the angelic figure at the center of it all. Detailed faces hidden in the background. The painting is killing people. Wouldn't you agree? I guess. I'm eager to know what the scene is about. You can only speculate, but this is part of its charm, the identity of the maiden, how she has found herself in such a bizarre land. Tell me, what do you think of her expression is showing? How do you interpret her manner? She looks... yeah, I'd say it's... seductive. She's indeed desirable. She radiates confidence, and the viewer can't help but be drawn in by her. How is it possible for an artist to render a figure that inspires such feelings? It's quite unreal. She looks like Venus, standing in a strange new world, unseen by human eyes. This moment is forever captured in still image, a timeless state, perfection, for the pleasure of all those who look upon her for generations upon generations to come. Dots. When you stare into the painting, do you see something staring back? What did you say? Anita, there you are. Yeah, so... Wow, this painting, it's gorgeous. Your dad looks like he's your age. What a find, Anita. Don't you think it's an extraordinary painting? In some ways it is. A precious... What's the name of this artwork? It did not come with a name when I got it when it came into our possession. However, we have given it the one we thought was quite apt. Grotesque beauty. Perfectly embodies the sinister tone that's mixed with the odd, soothing nature of the piece. Okay, yeah, your dad's eyes are going weird. A scene that conjures so much conflicting emotion surely cannot be named anything else. Grotesque beauty. Yeah, look at that mouth. That's a weird thing with your bottom lip, my dude. Grotesque beauty. Yes, it does suit the painting. I can't seem to take my eyes off it. Woman in the painting, she's just so perfect. She almost feels real. The artist must have been a genius to have created something so lifelike. Geez, look at me. I'm all shaken up. How much is this piece? You haven't already sold it, have you? Grotesque beauty has not been sold yet, sir. You have the first refusal right now. If you're to be its new owner, you can take her home with you tonight. What luck, so early into the auction I found a masterpiece straight away. How much is it? I'll buy it off you right now. Name your price, I'll give you anything. Good sir, I see in your eyes the desire of a true lover of art. I believe you're the perfect one to take away this treasure for that reason. It is yours free of charge. Oh yeah, nope, definitely not a cursed painting at all. Definitely not the source of all the fucking problems in the last week. My god, are you for real? I cannot believe this is too good to be true. I never thought my night could turn out like this. Dad, are you sure about this? Where would we put this? Don't you think it'll look out of place in our home? Anita, dear, a gem like this doesn't come by so often. It's too good to pass up. Besides, any man would be happy to find a home for this work of art. We have to have it. Before you commit, though, I must offer you one final chance to turn away. You can leave this painting and go back to your normal life, or you can choose to willingly take the painting with you, give it a new home, and let it grow as part of your life. You don't think that this is weird? So what will it be? I'll take it. Congratulations, sir. You are the new owner of Grotesque Beauty. Your life will never be the same again. Man, how do you not just go, oh, this is fucked? What a freaky story. That guy from the auction house sounds like such a weirdo. He totally was. The way he was acting didn't seem normal. He really was a creep, and I don't ever want to see his ugly mug again. When did you say this happened? About a week ago. Why do you ask? I was thinking that the timing of all this is pretty odd. What do you mean? Well, all these bad feelings you've been experiencing, like you said, started a week ago. Around the same time this painting came into your home. Don't you think that's quite a coincidence? It could be. I don't see how those two relate to one another, though. and the fog that's been appearing. It coincides with these events. This might just be me, but does this look like wisps of smoke in the painting? It could even be from a fog much like the one that's recently hit the streets. What if the painting brought the fog to this neighborhood? And that stranger from the auction house was something straight out of a horror story. I don't know, maybe there's something weird about this. Now you're beginning to sound crazy, or are you just trying to scare me? I'm just saying, this thing does give me the creeps too. I see why you've been scared these last few days. I reckon you better feel better if you took it off the wall and put it away. No way, Dad loves that painting. It'd kill me if he finds out that we've been handling it badly. At that moment, there's a knock on the door. Oh yeah, this is the one that was the Junji Ito inspired thing, wasn't it? Oh, so we're gonna get some fucking body horror soon. Who is that? Were you expecting someone? Okay, so when I clicked on this one to download it, all I saw was Junji Ito inspired narrative game. So yeah, that's this one. No, I only invited you here. Dots. Should we see who it is? Hello? Who is it? Dots. Hello, is somebody there? No one's answering. Now what? Open the door and see if anyone is nearby? I don't know. I don't really want to. Me neither. Then again, I'm not sure if we'll be able to sleep not knowing who's out there. I think I can hear someone still. Why won't he answer? Hey, what do you want? Dots. Still nothing. We'd latch the door chain and take a look. What do you think? I don't know. I'm conflicted. What do you think we should do? Yeah, don't open the door. Let's play it safe. We should leave the door closed. No way I'm going to answer that door to a spooky stranger in the middle of the night. Thank God, for a moment I thought you might answer it. But I do wonder who could it have been and why they showed up at my door. Mysteries just keep piling up. Ooh. Ooh, that got me. That got me. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Rachel. Did you hear that? Oh my God, something just called your name. How does it know I'm here? Who knows about me coming over? It's impossible. I only told my parents. Nobody else should know. Hey, who are you? What do you want? This is messed up. Definitely don't open the door. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. You think whoever it is still there? I don't know. Think we should try to ignore him? He'll go away soon. That noise cue definitely fucking got me. Ooh, okay. I'm going to continue playing this because I want to see what this is, but I'm going to leave this indie bin here because if it's Junji Ito inspired, I know where this is going, and maybe I don't want to put that on the channel. If this is anything like the Spiral one, oof. Oof. Anyway. Yeah, oh, was that Uzumaki? Yeah, Uzumaki. You should read Uzumaki if you haven't, and you're into body horror and shit. Oh boy. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody. I will see you.